Welcome to Chalk Talk, the podcast where we dive deep into the topics that matter most to family owned businesses, entrepreneurs, and anyone navigating the complex world of business leadership. I'm Tiffani Carter, and I'm here with Rory Sheppard, our firm owner, and we are excited to bring you insights, strategies, and discussions that reflect the very essence of what we do here at Action Coach of West Texas. Welcome, Rory. Today, we're going to talk about a really hot topic, delegation. We know some that do it well. We know some that say, I don't do it at all.
Yeah, so I think we start with a kind of a differentiation between delegation and abdication, right? So if I delegate, I'm not completely walking away from a topic. I'm saying that I'm in it with you. I'm here with support, with systems, with financials, whatever it is that you need to make sure that you can be successful. As opposed to abdication, where I just say, I'm not doing that. You're responsible. You're accountable. You own it. I'm walking completely away. We, as the receiver of that, I would much rather have something delegated to me than abdicated to me, because I feel like I'm on an island by myself. And so we love a book called Multipliers from Liz Wiseman that talks about the people that do this best, right? They don't get, 50% better out of their organization or 50% more productivity. It's not even 2 times. It's, 5 times, 7 times, 10 times more productive when they do a great job of not only giving you the task, but giving you the support that comes with it so that you can complete it, whether that's training, whether that's other resources, those kind of things. And so I think that's a piece that we don't talk about very often, but when I delegate that work to you, I'm not walking away. I still have ownership and accountability, but I've given you the responsibility to complete the task. And then how do we share that as we move forward? Another piece that I think, as we think about just how we work with, people on our teams, the last 15 or 20 years, we have talked a lot about, I don't want to be micromanaged. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever heard that, right? Don't micromanage me, or, kids these days,
all the time.
right? Yeah, absolutely. Don't micromanage me. So we have a framework that we've used and has been around for 25 years from Ken Blanchard, most famously for 1 Minute Manager, fame, but he created a model, a framework called Situational Leadership. Now, we may have tweaked the words just a little bit for us, because we think all 4 of his quadrants in that framework are all about delegation. But I'll run through the 4 pretty quick, and then we can go in more detail. But the first one is management, and that may be even felt and considered kind of micromanaging. I'm in the detail. I'm working with you very closely.
Right.
The second is collaboration. The third is coaching. And then the 4th is support. And so we often talk about, bad managers or people that we have no idea what to expect when we come to work, whether you're going to be all up in my business or you're going to be completely standoffish, right? Are you micromanaging me today? Or are you abdicating today? I don't know. I don't understand. It's always a little bit of roulette walking in the door on which one of you I'm going to experience today.
Right.
A good manager is somebody that it's very consistent. I know what to expect. I get the same level. Everybody's treated exactly the same way. They've got a management style that I know, understand, and kind of can get behind and go, okay, I get it. I know what I'm going to get from Tiffani when I show up today.
Right.
And then but the best managers, the ones that we all want to follow, the ones that are world-class, actually match their management style with the person and the task that they're delegating. And so, not unlike the bad manager, I'm not going to be managing exactly the same way every time, but it's going to be way more predictable because I'm matching my management style up with your level of experience and the tasks that I'm delegating. So now let's just run back through the model real quick. That first one of management. So if you're a brand new employee or a 20-year employee doing a completely new task, you're actually going to be way more frustrated if I don't stay close to you, don't follow up, don't manage you through that process the first time or two that you're going through it.
Right.
So I need to manage you and that task to make sure that you get the results that you want. The second phase of collaboration is that it's less about dictating exactly what to do and working with you shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip in a collaborative mode, but still not leaving you out there on an island by yourself. The third area is coaching. And so this is the easiest one for us to kind of see and relate to sports. So we know coaches that have been coaches for years, right? I mean, 40 years they've been on the sidelines, or 40 years they've been, in the dugout, but they've yet to shoot a shot, throw a pass, swing a bat. They're watching, they're observing, and they're giving feedback when you come off the court, when you come off the field. But they're giving you that guidance as you need it, but also there for questions, right? So if you've got a question, you've got a concern, I've never experienced this before, what do I do? That's when the coach gets engaged and involved. And then the fourth kind of area for us in that kind of delegation model is support. And that's when I'm sharing when you need me to share. I'm still there as an ownership and accountability partner with you, but trust that you've got the knowledge, the skills, the capabilities, the abilities to do that on your own. And I don't need to be coaching or collaborating or managing you through that process. You've done it. In fact, you probably do it better than I can do it at this point. And so I trust that you will do that.
I love it. I love that we're calling it out. I need to be, as a leader, I need to have all the different management styles. And I'm not just one. I get better when I can work in all of those functions.
So when we lay that out, when we talk to a supervisor or a manager about this is a framework that you can use, the natural next question is, how do I know which type of management style I should provide?
Right.
And the answer is so simple. We just ask the person that we're delegating to, where do you think you are in these 4 quadrants for this task? It's the first time you've ever done it. Let's go through it together, at least at collaboration, maybe at management. The other piece here is that even after I ask and they say, no, all I need is support, I, as the manager, can say, I would love for you to be in the support spot. How about this time I collaborate with you on it so I can kind of see your process, see how you do it, give you some insight, but I want you over into the support quadrant as fast as possible.
Right.
I have the ability to do that as the leader, as the manager. But the goal for me is to get everybody to support. That's less work on me, more independence for them. And they're actually going to be excelling at doing that work if they're in the support quadrant. Right. I want everybody to get there, but I've got to move them through in an organized manner so that I don't frustrate them by either doing management when I should be doing support, or coaching or being in a support role when I should be managing or collaborating.
Right. Gets much more effective, especially when I'm not abdicating and I learn to work through the system. So I hope this helps you all out there. We want to hear from you. If you have a burning question or topic you would like for us to explore, don't hesitate to reach out. Your insights and challenges are what drive this podcast.
And remember, only action gets you closer to your dreams. So do something today that your future self will thank you for.